thinking of the 1 point, but no. Okay.
I just do one for everybody else.
Okay. And I'll look for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So it's Halloween coming up.
Well, this Halloween is coming up. Actually, if it comes to that, this is a very Halloween concert because the first pieces have a very dark religious side. First of all, the Pärt is a very mythical piece on memoriam Benjamin Britten, and it's based on the Gregorianic chorale idea, and then transcribe that into a string piece, which is fabulous, minimal music with a huge progression. So very meditative and very dark piece. Paganini Rhapsody and the Liszt Totentanz have two things in common. They're based on the Dies Irae, and every time, and that comes at the end of Paganini Rhapsody, and the whole Totentanz is based on that. Of course, in that case, it is very, very Halloween. I don't think we planned it that way. I think it was more the connection also between the other composer on the program, which is Robert Schumann, who had something in common as well with Paganini. Both were very sensitive people, both pianists, both very important for piano writing. Rachmaninoff, one of the most important pianists ever lived. Schumann revolutionized the piano world. And both were very sensitive people and very depressed people sometimes. So going from one mood to the next could be a matter of seconds or a matter of weeks or months. And both shared this in a very spectacular way. And in a certain way, it enhanced, I don't want to say that, but it feels like it enhanced a certain creativity. And you can hear it in the music. It's both Rachmaninoff and Schumann changed their moods extremely quickly. And Rachmaninoff's Rhapsody is a great example of that. We have Bernd Glamser here as our soloist, who is one of the most exciting pianists I've ever met. I heard recitals with him. I did both Brahms concertos with him and the Grieg concerto. He is a virtuoso par excellence. I mean, he has no limits technically, and is musically a very strong, very, very strong mind, and has a great approach to sound on the piano. I mean, he makes the piano sing and a keyboard really with a luscious, big, great sound. So I'm really looking forward to working with him. Schumann's Second Symphony.
So romantic.
So romantic, has maybe the most romantic slow movement ever written when it comes to this longing. If you listen to the beginning of it, it is from this movie Love Story. It's actually the same intervals, and you will be reminded of that. And I think it's a big dedication to Clara Schumann, his wife, and it's a big love song for her. He actually described this piece going from the dark into the bright light. He was coming out of a depression when he started the piece, and I think it's like a treatment. At the end of this, he comes out of the symphony resurrected, full of energy and with enormous ideas, and I think that enhanced his creativity and led to the following pieces, especially the Rhenish Symphony.
And then the juxtaposition against the Britten, that's so down and
so exactly.
Dark.
So we start from the darkest side of and go to the brightest side. So very C major, very bright up there. I think the whole program, the whole concept of the program is very, very uplifting. That's what's so great about a live performance. You go through emotions in your lifetime. A lot of people won't have that broadness of emotions. In a concert, you get that. If you go to see a shrink, you need 60 sessions to actually come to what Schumann did in this 40 minutes of the symphony. So that's why a live performance is a very good deal to really explore your emotions in every single way. And why is a live performance so important? And not sitting at home and listening to a CD, because you experience other people going through these same emotions. That creates this spiritual moment of sharing it. emotion. And as Beethoven said, music is the mediator between the spiritual and the sensual life. And I think that's very true for this program.